Hello, my name is Nick Davidson. I'm the head of engineering at DreamFactory, and today I'm going to show off our new API builder. So in the past, if we had a customer that needed to, say, remove a payload from a return or combine two payloads from two different data sources, or they wanted an endpoint that always returns, say, a certain relation or renamed a field, we would either go into event scripting to just kind of work around something going, or we would do a full-on custom scripted endpoint. Both are still available in DreamFactory. Both still work really well. But this API builder I'm going to show you basically obfuscates some of that stuff away and just makes it a little bit easier to do without having to write any code, and just with kind of a UI interface or an API interface if you'd rather. So just to kind of show and walk through here, I just have a little MySQL test with the retail database. There's some fake customers and orders and stuff and some field relations built just to kind of show off the capability here. This will work with any database API that DreamFactory builds. All right, so we'll create an API and we'll just do builder demo. Oops. Call it builder demo. And so in here, I am actually setting the URL path. So this would be the base of the API. We'll save. And right now I have no endpoint, so there's nothing useful here. So we'll add an endpoint. We'll do customers with orders. There is a related field in here. It'd be kind of cool to grab. And so this, again, this is setting that URL path. So this endpoint, when we're all done, is going to be API v2 builder demo customers with orders. Okay, so we need to set up a data source, set up a retail store. And then this endpoint is going to be based off of the customers table with some customization to it. So we can run a preview, and this will show us, right now, since I've done nothing custom, this is what the basic, table / customers return would look off of this database API. And so, for example, let's say we wanted to get rid of created at, and we wanted to rename email to customer email. And then or just to show you, we'll refresh. Notice that gets renamed, and then there is no more created at field. And then let's say we wanted the orders. And I'm going to rename this to customer orders to make a little bit more sense and not be so SQL-y. And then instantly, when you do that preview, you can see, yep, we got the customer orders, and this is just grabbing, there's a one-to-many relation built into that SQL table. That DreamFactory is able to read and execute on, no problem. And then let's do a sort just for giggles. We'll do last name ascending 100. Oops. And then let's just preview. Should work. Yep. And so we should have Bishop, Castanello, Chen, so on and down here. See, it's close. Yep. And Webb. Sure. At the end of the alphabet. And then if we wanted to, we can do a filter. I not do a filter. We'll say state equals Montana. I know there's at least 2 Montanas in there. Yep, and as you see, we got Sarah Chen up the top again because she starts with a C, and then Tom Lindquist down below because he starts with an L. Cool, and then we'll do create endpoint. And now that endpoint's created, so this could be action right now in API docs, but I'm actually to make one more endpoint just to show off some things here. And we'll do oh, and just actually as an even cooler example, since we did the Montana thing, let's do, we'll do Montana customers with orders, just to make it more explicit that that's what our endpoint is. So any one of my developers building my application, an AI agent needing to access Montana data will see that and understand, oh, that is the Montana endpoint, for example. You could do that filter dynamically if you wanted to. This is for if you want that to be in there every time. All right, and so we'll do orders with items. And so this would be like, let's say we're building a order reporting dashboard of some kind. So retail store MySQL. Let's just preview to see what we're working with. Oh, accidentally grabbed customers here. So orders, again, that's why you preview. So we got some orders. Not a whole lot of information in here. So we got an order ID, what customer ordered it, the status of said order, and the total. But if I wanted to break that down further, we could do order items by order ID. Say order items. And then let's say we wanted to get rid of the customer ID because this is more of just like what orders are there. And we'll just we'll do a refresh real quick just to see what we got. Yep, and that will show us our order IDs and our ordered items on each order. And what do we say? Orders with items? Yeah, that's fine. All right, and so we will create that endpoint. Point saved. Cool. And just to show kind of finally here, this API builder fits into all of the existing DreamFactory stuff. So we've always had, you know, our API docs for the endpoints and the tables and stuff. We now have it for the our builder demo, and obviously we only have the 2 endpoints right now, but as you would build more endpoints, they would appear and fill in here. And so we'll do our Montana customers, the orders first. There's our Montana customers with their order information, and then orders with items second. And there's our order with items. Nice and simple. And just to show you too, the see the roles here, so our API builder demo role, the roles here inherit and work off the same roles. They grab the same stuff, the same endpoints, the same event infrastructure. These APIs are built into the same things that all the other DreamFactory APIs have always been built into. So all of the other stuff still works. We'll just, for an example, we'll make a get read only. We'll update. Cool, that did update. And then, like, if I wanted to make an API key off of it, we can assign that default role and create, and there we go. I'll delete that later, but yeah, so there would be your demo builder role if you wanted to pull this endpoint out of the DreamFactory platform and use it. And additionally, again, just to show you, I don't know why anybody would do this, but just to show the these built APIs are created exactly the same as previous DreamFactory APIs, so they have all the events and everything tied to them, so you can see and do your pre-process, post-process, your logging, whatever you want to do. This would fit into our Logstash connector, this would fit into Splunk, this fits into the RBAC, MCP can access it, etc., etc. So yeah, that is the DreamFactory. Oh, one last thing. You can go, this is currently a draft, so it's not available, but you could come in here and pretty easily do a publish, and now you're published if you wanted to have a draft versus publish for development or production purposes. So yeah, that is the API builder. We will be continuing to add more features in here, especially rights is something we're interested in adding, as well as just even more ways to customize or tie little scripts to this if you needed some type of scripting logic that our UI just didn't handle. Anyway, thank you.